Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce, where we're coming off a perfect NBA night. We're coming off 2 consecutive perfect tennis nights. NHL made money last night. Overall, times are good and we are loving it. And we got 12 NBA games tonight, an absolutely loaded night right before March Madness starts. In this video, probably the best game of the night. Celtics versus the Golden State Warriors. Let's do it.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, Boston on the road in Golden State here. The line is Golden State -3.5. Early action slightly leaning towards Boston. I'm talking about 64% of the money on the Celtics. This is as of 4 a.m. Yo, check this out. So we got more and more Boston Celtics money slowly creeping in. Slowly. You got to look closely to see it. The books hate it. In just a few hours, the line has dropped a whole 1.5. We're down to Golden State -2 as of around 11:30 a.m. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the analytics, the line for this game should be Golden State plus 1.63. So it's a 3.5 point lean on the Boston Celtics here. All right, let's run through a quick breakdown, and we'll start with Golden State. 4 straight wins. Draymond Green back in the lineup. Is it time, and this is the question we all need to answer, is it time that we start capping this Golden State team of March like we were capping the Golden State team of November? Do we start betting this team blind again because they're starting to play some really good defense to go along with that offense? I think the answer to that question is still no. Yeah, it's nice to have Draymond Green back, but they're still missing Andre Iguodala, who's a huge defensive piece for them. Also, Gary Payton Jr. is still out with, he's dealing with a minor injury. It's nothing serious, but he's still out too. Which is a huge defensive piece for them off the bench. So, yeah, Golden State's closer. We need to start treating them with respect, but I don't think they're back to being the fully top 3, top 4 team in the NBA, Golden State, yet. Here's the problem for Golden State. They're playing the Boston Celtics, and in case you've been living under a rock, Boston is red hot. They're 16-3 in their last 19 games. This Boston defense is out of this world right now. So how are the Celtics doing it? How exactly does this defense work? Well, they do the same shit that Dallas does. They put a ton of pressure on the perimeter. They force the ball handler inside. They want you to take tough, contested interior shots, which is the exact opposite that Golden State wants to do on offense. Warriors are just 22nd in the NBA in shot frequency at the basket since the All-Star break. So yeah, they don't want to attack the rim. They want to beat you from outside, which is exactly what teams don't do against Boston. Here's where it gets a little weird. Even though Golden State is just 22nd in frequency at the rim, they're actually first since the All-Star break, hitting 74.4% of their field goal attempts at the basket. So even though they don't attack the basket much, they actually score at a high rate when they do. So that almost makes me want to bet the Warriors. Here's the catch. A, I made myself a promise I was going to stop fading Boston until they really showed me that they deserve to be faded, and they haven't shown me that yet. That's A. B, Andrew Wiggins listed as a game time decision for Golden State. They're going to need all the help on offense they can get against this tough Boston defense. So Andrew Wiggins dealing with a little bit of an injury. I think he might play, may not be 100%. Combine that with the fact that Boston is just so damn hot. I'm taking the Celtics here. Give me Boston +2, but I have to admit, I don't think there's a ton of value in this game. A little bit of a coin flip. Obviously, we're all going to bet it because it's probably the best game of the night, but maybe just a half unit on this one. Final ticket posted on KyleKirms.com. It'll have my bet of the day, top 7 bets, 2 parlays of the day, as well as every single bet I'm making in the entire NBA slate, and every single bet the whole team's making on every single sport, right on KyleKirms.com, posted around 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Also, if there's any crazy last-minute changes, injury updates, money shift, line movement, anything like that, I will definitely keep you posted on my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook, so make sure you check one of those 3 platforms before you place your bets. NBA Wednesday, baby. 12 games. We're loaded. We're having a red-hot March. Let's stay hot. Let's make some money tonight. I will talk to you on Twitter.